Ooh, I'm back with a wicked head rush, apparently. Alright. Step one is find out. Interesting. So, let's go back to where we're stuck. Find out where on the map that actually is. Okay, so now we're going up. And the goal is... Well, that sounds like it's going to be fun. We're going up, but we need to go down. Alright, map first. Where are we? Derailed train. So there's this... There are 3 lights that need to be activated in there. So how do we get enough light to do that?
I should use the plot board to keep building the story.
You keep saying that, but... There's a plot thread we're missing. Bet money. Bet money. There's a plot thread we're missing. And I can't rewrite the scene from in here because we're not in the scene, technically.
I should look at the plot board, keep the story moving.
How, though? That's what I don't understand.
The scene here had changed.
Worth a shot. So we can't get back in with Murder Cult as the active plot thread. Yeah. Because that shows up as on the map as cut off. Alright, let's head down to the station. We'll leave Murder Cult as the active thread for now, just for gits and shiggles. And we've already collected that word of power. Not at all, Toby. And the way is blocked off on both ends there. Alright, are there no more enemies in here? No more shadows? Okay. So, both of these doors are blocked. Can we interact with these? No. And the word of power was there. We already got that. Okay, so those are just words of power locations. And they apparently don't go away when we collect them. Good to know. Wait a minute. If I take this light... I think I have an idea? I think I have an idea. No, I won't. That is quite the thought. I don't, maybe... Wait. I feel like I'm missing something with that thought, though. Like, I don't... It's not... Reading is dark to me? Okay, hold on. Where's my head at? Alright, I know what I'm doing. I remember. Oh! Oh! Wrong Alan. That's why I missed that. Shit! Okay. No. 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 No, you're not. Wait. So what I'm trying to do, to explain my thought process here, I think it's a light puzzle. I think it's a light puzzle. So... I want to see what happens. I want to get rid of this charge, go back, and see what happens when I steal... when everything's inactive down there. I just have to find a place to put this one.
Wake. Alan, wake. I'm lost in the dark.
Right. So I put this one here, which should open up a side passage. That lets me just cut right back through. Indeed, Toby. And then I should be able to yank the last light out of the... I'm gonna call it the trap room. I don't know why, because we're stuck in it, I suppose. And I'll see if that works. Because despite what the game is telling me, I don't think the answer is in the plot room. I'm going to put this back to the torchbearers just because that feels like that's what it actually needs to be.
The scene changed with the story.
I hope this works. If this doesn't work, I'm going to Google it. Alright, there we go. That worked. Mostly. Alright, now I'm on the other side of it. Fucking puzzles, man. This is why I hate puzzles, y'all. I don't... I fucking hate puzzles. Because that light needs to be on for me to get through here. But so this light needs to be off. Right? But then that light needs to be on. But then once I get to here, I can't tell. Because then that opens up, but I've got no way to get there. What is that door? That door. There's no door on this side. But there's nowhere else for me to put this light. Alright. To Google. This is why I fucking hate puzzles. What the hell? Okay, this is gonna be weird because I can't see chat, and I don't like that. But all right, I hope y'all can just bear with me for a second because this I don't know what it is about puzzles, but they break my brain in a really unpleasant way. Right, I need to grab the light after I walk through the fence. And then we put this back here. And then what gives? What changes? Wait, that opened the gate. Oh, I fucking hate puzzles. Okay, so that light needs to be on for us to get through here. So if... But then I can't... Yeah, because I can't get through... I'm sorry, y'all. I can't imagine watching me, like, try not to rage at this puzzle is entertaining. But this shit is genuinely not fun for me. I truly hate puzzles. I know, and that's part of the reason why I fucking hate puzzles, especially in video games, because it's just so... Oh, I'm looking it up, but it's hard to find a guide that makes sense or that isn't blocked by like some bullshit cookie or you're using an ad blocker. Don't turn off your ad blocker to actually make it through. And it's just, ugh. Oh, fuck. All right. Let's try this again. All right. This makes the middle wall disappear. Head to the right-hand light source near the sign that says Hunter. That's this one. There's that opening. Next to the graffiti wall. Alright, so... Now we've got that. Oh my... Yeah, this isn't working either. This guide isn't working either. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can... No, I can't because I have to select the... I'm gonna see if I can find a video guide. I just man, I just don't have the brain for puzzles. I don't have the mind for puzzles, and so particularly clever puzzles just completely stonewall me. Because I don't think in a way that is conducive to puzzle solving. And it makes me feel really fucking stupid. Especially when it comes to, like we said earlier, some puzzles having just amazingly simple solutions. All right. This. In a way, I guess, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know. All right. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay. So, use the angel lamp on the center light source so the middle wall disappears. Done. Go to the right-hand light source by the sign that says hunted. Should create an opening to the right of the shopping carts? But that's not what's happening here. Okay. So assuming we go here, and then we bring the graffiti wall back. Like, that's how you get through that, but it doesn't explain how you get through this. Okay. This is why I hate puzzles. So it turns out that I needed that second light source that we put all the way back at the other station. Well, I'm really glad that I stopped where I did last night, because good God, if I had tried to do this last night, it would have ruined my day. Trying to do this puzzle last night would have genuinely ruined my day, and yesterday was a 10 out of 10 day. I beg of you, every game developer in existence, I absolutely beg of you, if your game is not explicitly a purely puzzle-based game, stop getting clever with your puzzles. I absolutely beg of you.
Wake.
This, and especially if your game is a narrative-driven, story-focused game, please stop trying to get cute and clever with your puzzles. I absolutely hate having to go through and Google shit like this because it makes me feel so fucking stupid. Alright, let's see if I'm right about this.
On the plot board.
Let's see if I'm right about this. And get my stream set up back to working. Well, and that's the thing, Junk. Like when you get too clever with puzzles, especially in video games that aren't explicitly puzzle focused, all it does is create this level of intense frustration in what should be just a purely fun time. Wait. Yeah. What the hell? Wait. light charges in the angel lamp. It's not just one at a time.
I should look at the plot board to figure out a way forward.
If I had known that from the jump, this would not have taken so long. To quote a character from one of my absolute favorite B-grade schlocky monster movies of all time, I feel that I was denied critical, need-to-know information. If you get that reference, if you know what movie I'm quoting, props to you. If I had known from the start that the angel lamp could hold multiple light charges at a time, this would not have taken me so long and would not have been anywhere close to as frustrating. I would have figured this shit out in 5 minutes tops. Less than that, probably. I probably would have figured that out in close to 2 or 3 minutes. Because the thing that I figured out that made me think we needed multiple light charges somehow was I realized that section was another one of those weird, like, Inception, MC Escher style paradoxes, essentially, where the trail that we were following was leading us back to the room that we started in. If I had known the angel lamp could hold multiple light charges at once, all of this would have been avoided. I need a drink. Does anybody mind if I start day drinking? I guess I'll have to make do with water. Because, yeah, Junk, you are absolutely nail on head with that. That should have been explained from minute one. I gotta know. Yeah, so the tutorial for the angel lamp, Alan can shift lights from certain sources into the angel lamp where they're stored as light charges. Light charges can be shifted from the lamp into specific light fixtures, altering the environment. Light charges plural isn't clear enough. That should have been reworded to say light charge, you can store multiple light charges at once. Like, explicitly define the limits of the, like, how many, like, explicitly lay out how many charges the angel lamp can hold. This wording is not clear enough. That was not clear enough. Because when I read this the first time we picked it up, my assumption was light charges was plural in the sense that you will be using this tool at multiple times at multiple points. I did not read that as you can store more than one charge at a time. And given that Remedy is a Finnish company. And I believe most of the employees are Finnish. Like, I can absolutely see how something like that would get lost in translation. Fuck. But also, at the same time, I feel like that's something that should have been caught by QA, if that makes sense. Yeah, that would have been another good alternative junk. Show him absorbing multiple charges, and then yeah, there are solutions here that need to be adjusted. Maybe I'll, like, I don't know, post something on Twitter or the forums or Reddit or whatever. But like, I like raise awareness somehow that, hey, you can store multiple light charges at once, because fuck me, this was unpleasant. All right, so now that we're here, where the fuck we going? We need to find the scene actually that's here. All right, what's down this way? A lot of water.
Alan Wake.
No, it's not. It's my story. Fuck off. Can I? Let's... Batteries, yay.
I was sure the plot board had the pieces I needed.
I'm beginning to think that's an audio bug. Because we're not at a point where we could actually use the plot board.
Wake.
I don't know that I need that yet, so I'm taking it back. Oh, right, I already have a charge. Alright, what do we got going on over here? Alright, well, now that we know that we can do this with the Angel Lamp, we're going to have to make sure that we actually stay on top of that fact. Wait. Ever felt lost, confused, stuck in a loop? It's time to wake up? Is that... Now, here's the real question. Is that foreshadowing or an Alan Wake American Nightmare reference?
Alan Wake.
You know what, Court?
Wake.
You're probably right about that. Ow.
Alan Wake. I just want to say. Wake.
The
End
echoing
of the
hall
line.
had a story to tell.
New scene. Here we go. Alright. What's the story for this place?
Wake.
I don't know yet, but I'm also not done exploring.
No, wait. Wake. I'm lost in the dark. I drown. Let me die.
Oh, the shadow there is begging for me to let it die. That's not disturbing at all.
Wake.
Alright, you know what? I'm just... So what's going on here? Is that there just for me to have fun with? Or is there a purpose to this?
Wake.
There's something over there. You know we can't get up that way. Okay. I'm going to leave that light there just for now. And we'll see about rewriting this scene. To get us what we need. Yeah, okay. I found the word already.
Wake. I've written so much.
I had a new scene to use, a new setting.
The cult's madness is revealed here. So, the murder cult.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
And we have another echo. I like the eclipse imagery with these echoes.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Now we go back to... Now we go back to the collapsed tunnel.
The cultists were close now, a dark presence rising from the depths.
The writer, not of the last, the shadow cast. The first word, not the last, and the shadow eye opens. Each time ritual friends will meet, not the writer, the light. Shadow, to write, to lead, will meet. Oh yeah, I don't like any of this. All of this is bad. Also, the thought that occurred to me just now was the summoning ritual they're working on. What if they like, I assumed that Mr. Scratch was their leader, but what if the ritual they what if he's not, or what if he wasn't at the time, and the ritual they performed is what summoned him, and then from there he took over.
Wake.
And furthermore, what if when he took over, he turned the cult of the word into the cult of the tree?
This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story.
I just want to go home.
Oh God. What's with the blood? What the hell happened down here?
Wake. You're in my story.
No, I'm not.
There's nothing left.
Okay, so I can get out with the torchbearers still. But what then if... What happens?
I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
Nothing of evident significance? Can I still get out? Yeah, I can still get out. Okay. Alright, back to the, Oh, wait a minute. There's something else on the other side of the, Hold on. There's still a bunch of shit on the other side of this barrier, so I gotta see if there's a way that I can write that out. Yeah, I gotta see if there's a way to write that out. Let's try torchbearers again. Not murder. Well, let's try murder cult. See if we get lucky. Maybe? Wait, did I pass by a collectible of some kind? No, apparently not. So, dip down here. Scramble up here. No. Okay, so murder cult's not the way. Alright, a little bit of IRL business taken care of there. No. Okay, so I'm just gonna waltz on through then.
We
And
should look at the plot board. Keep the story moving.
Al, you're just not gonna let me have peace, are you? With that.
Alan Wake. Wake.
Okay, so that way is still blocked off, but I wonder then if that opened up the other way. It did not. That's disappointing. But with the torchbearers in place, does it still? Let's try. Nope. Alright, well. Let's just grab this other charge, just to have it. Start making our way back. Fucking trippy as shit, man. That is trippy as shit.
Wake.
Yeah, whatever, whatever, whatever. Alright. Those aren't notifications that I need to pay attention to. Oh god, fucking manual save this shit. There we go.
Wake. I arrived.
Now we go back. Show us the murder ritual. It's wild to think, though, that in the context of the story, all of these Alan, or at least this Alan section in the Dark Place, is a flashback. Alright. Missing FBI agent. Summoning ritual. Out of the depths, the dark presence comes. She said she'd be back.
It changed. The dark presence. Fuck!
I think we pissed her off, y'all. Oh yeah, we pissed her off. We pissed her off. Come on, come on, come on. Well, this is unfortunate. Oh my god, are you serious? No, because again, this is astral projection. So the dark presence like found his projection but didn't actually find him. Because Alan, in actuality, is still in the cabin. Oh, that's fucking trippy as shit.
I had a new idea, a new story thread. The dark presence. Fuck!
Okay, let's not fuck this up this time.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Okay, that happened. I mean, Jagger did warn us. It did warn us that it would find someone else's face to wear. That
The
it would.
tunnel was open now. I could get through.
I will find a new face. Don't look back, Al. Don't look back. Just run. Just run, man. Just run. Just breathe and run. Breathe and run. Come on, man. Use that upgraded comm score. Let's go.
The Dark Presence. I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Yeah, it's got a grudge. It's got a pretty powerful grudge. Gotta admit, I actually wasn't expecting the Dark Presence to return as an antagonistic force, but I'm glad it did. Because, like, fucking the stakes now, man, that it's back and angry. Like, really fucking angry. Oh, shit. The overlap. That's gonna be Nightingale. Maybe?
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key. Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The Dark Presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
I have concerns. No. Never mind. I'm not concerned. Because we know Mr. Scratch is already out in the real world. Mr. Scratch has been out in the real world since the end of the first game. Because that's what Tom told us. Your friends will meet him when you're gone. So I am presently thinking that, given what we know about the Dark Place and the ability to essentially retcon reality if you're skilled enough, I think part of the story that Alan writes that actually enables his escape essentially warps time. Because that interface that he just had with Saga, we played through that as Saga, and we found Alan on the shores of Cauldron Lake minutes later. So, what the fuck? How did he write himself back to that point? I have so many questions, and like you, Quirky, I don't know how to frame them either. So we're just gonna continue. But there's absolutely time fuckery of some variety going on here. And we don't know, Junk. We don't have an exact number. All we know is that Alan Wake's American Nightmare was one of them. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadow last. The third...
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are... Okay, no. Do not like, do not want. Fuck off, Mr. Scratch. The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last, with the terror of the light and the shadows cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone. So that last bit is absolutely a reference to Mr. Scratch. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. I feel like this ties into the opening shot we saw of Alan with that mode of light right here, where the third eye is traditionally depicted. That mode of light, but the shadows of the darkness swirling behind his head. I'm concerned about what that means for Alan to project the night. Does that mean that the Dark Presence succeeds in getting him to write it free? And if that's the case, is that the end of the game, or is that... What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? Right, because, like, we know that Alan gets out of the dark place.
The story determined where I could go and where I couldn't.
So what... So we know Alan escapes the dark place. We know Mr. Scratch is still out there, and we know the Dark Presence is still an active antagonistic force. But we don't know what's going on with the cults. For sure. And we don't know what's going on with Saga, because Saga's investigation isn't over, but Alan's free, so what the fuck?
felt stepping to the murder site. I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget, marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Well, that definitely concerns me. Alright, what's going to be on the other side of this door? Why does this feel familiar? Are we back in New York? Parliament Tower Plaza. Looper Express to Mirror Heights. Late nights, you end here. Dark Avenue, downtown via bridge. Word of gun. No train stops here. Wait to board. This place is oddly solid. This place feels oddly solid. I don't trust it. You know what? Screw it. Let's just max that out. 15% chance. To not consume ammo when we fire the revolver.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
The Dark Place. A photography and videography exhibition by Alice Wake. Girl, what have you been up to these last 13 years? Yeah, more words from the opening narration of the first game. Exit 25 Alice? Push bar. Following a typical nightmare pattern. Oh, now we're back to my happy place with this game. Oh, I love this. Okay. Okay, there's nothing new down here. We gotta move forward. Do I want to take that yet? I've got 2 already. Alright, painkillers, bullets. Yeah, I'm leaving that light there until we need one. And now we're back to New York.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home?
Not a
Going
chance.
up to our apartment? Would I be home?
Absolutely
Or
not.
was this just an echo of the real thing?
It's an echo, Alan. Stay
Even though the
focused.
murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Come on, man. Don't lose the plot now. Oh, fuck. Not this asshole again.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Oh, this is either going to unsettle me or piss me off, and probably both, honestly.
Hey, Alan. Thank God it picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
I don't want to trust that. I really don't. I really don't want to trust that. But like, if Mr. Scratch is the dark presence, if the dark presence stole Alan's face, no, that's not possible. Scratch left before we banished the dark presence. I don't like this. I am concerned. I am very concerned.
Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead.
In loving memory of Alan Wake, 1977 to 2010. An author and a husband. Welcome back, King. I need food as well. I'm hungry, but well, okay, I know what I could make that's relatively quick, but like, last you saw was the Puzzle Rage. So okay, so I should eat. I've already been live for 3 fucking hours. Good God. Probably, King. Short version is we discovered the potential for incredible time fuckery because I got the water covered. That interaction that Saga had yesterday with Alan in the overlap before she actually found him. Copy that, my man.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Because see, the concern that's running through the back of my head with all of this is that Scratch is plagiarizing Alan Wake and using that to empower the dark presence and keep Wake trapped in the dark place simultaneously. That's what all of this, I'm afraid all of this is revolving around, is that the dark presence essentially found a loophole to plagiarize Alan Wake and essentially cheat. Get what it wants while simultaneously breaking the rules of Cauldron Lake. Because, and that stems from what we saw in the interview with Mr. Dorr, that Alan didn't write Initiation. So, I don't know, like, who's plagiarizing who here? But I feel like plagiarism is at work here in some way. In some way, shape, or form.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Someone's fucking with me and I don't like it.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
Scratch. I swear to fuck, if you hurt her, the things I will do to you will make the Dark Presence itself weep in terror.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Probably. Who wants to bet that leads to the Ocean View Hotel? Hmm? It's the same symbol. That is the exact same symbol we saw on the door in Control at the Ocean View Motel that the Alan Wake DLC revealed goes to the Dark Place. Oh, this is gonna be fucked up. Oh, this is gonna be so fucked up. I'm not pushing that button yet. This is also, like, not y'all's apartment. This is your apartment, like, twisted and exaggerated on, like, a dream scale. Part 1.
Alice's memory card.
This is gonna break my heart. This is absolutely gonna break my heart. And probably terrify me. Video art. Dock on screens multi. Focal point of the Dark Place.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back.
Scratch.
Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Because fuck you, that's why. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna track down something to eat. Because clicking that is gonna send us through to another live action segment. But yep. Just like Scratch said he would in American Nightmare. And we saw evidence for this in Control as well through the scraps of the interviews that the FBC did with Alice, that she was seeing Scratch. And we will make the Dark Presence weep with fear for what we do to him when we catch him. And on that lovely note, I'm going to go track down some food.